Hello, botheads. I hope you're all having a great day today. We're playing more Expedition 33. Last left off, just hanging. We got back on the main road, kind of filling out the board here for Monaco's abilities and stuff. I saw acceleration. I love him. He's such a good boy. Right, there was a Hex go over here. I remember him. So we're gonna clear out the left side, and we're just gonna make our way around before we progress. We're nearing the end of my knowledge of the game. So that'll be fun, I think. What is this? Breaking the rules is 3? Okay, so let me do that real quick. Excellent. What I got here? Burned. Hey, Ghost. I hope you're doing good. Ghost, let me know how the game sounds compared to my voice. All right, appreciate it. Let's do that. Needs 4, so I get 1 shot. All right. Excellent. Resistant fire. Good to know. But he still burns just the same. Goated. I'm goated. I'm goated. Hi. Oh my god, I love that emote. So cute. I need new emotes. Ooh. That is the... I didn't know they could do that. I didn't know we could do regular parries into... what you called? Alright, well you're about dead. So we'll just do this. She can just shoot you to death. And she'll just hit you. There. She's gone. She's gone. You did it. You're dead. You're dead. Is that my lovely girlfriend? Oh my god, it is, chat. She just materialized behind me. Welcome. I think I put your card in the Gotcha. Oh. No. Oh. All right. Sorry. She almost died because I didn't pass her purse correctly, and she almost died. Just got her right in the neck. You know, hate to see it, but you know, I'm opening up a GoFundMe for my girlfriend's funeral. Everybody say R.I.P. Ashley in the chat. Thanks. She died as she lived. White and rich. You know, you hate to see it. You hate to see it. What's this? Esoteric Ruins. All her ass name. We'll go there shortly. But first, there's more. But wait, there's more. I'm not done fucking you yet. Whip. Baller. That's progression. Something going on with the volumetric fog. I think it's a resolution thing. I think there's just something up with the resolution I'm playing at with the DLSS. You know, it's really a shame that we kind of missed the mark on what we should be doing with graphics development in games, because you know, every game has DLSS these days, and Unreal Engine 5 is just a fucking complete mess. I forget exactly the name of the game that came out recently, but it's a Unreal 5 game. It's just completely unoptimized. It's just a fucking brick of a game. There's a Wukong, I think it was a Wukong sequel or something, or at least another game that shared the Wukong name. And it's just like, it doesn't have to be like that, but like every game like that Epic comes out with, and every they or publishes or helps develop with their engine, they just keep telling developers, they're like, oh hey, don't worry about any like bugs or like graphics issues or like processing power issues that your players deal with, because you can just upscale. Just upscale the game twice. Just render the game at 850p, right? Upscale that to like using DLSS, and then after that, you can just like you put in all your UI and stuff, like all the other elements of the game, and then upscale that to the final resolution, and then it'll look like crusty and terrible, but it'll don't worry guys, it'll be great. Nobody will, it'll be fine. People running on an Intel 205 from like, I don't know, 1989, you know, it'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Form of a damned soul. In this state, I am nothing but condemned. Condemned? Yes, condemned for the Xbox 360. To wander aimlessly as I have been separated from my companions. But I fear they were the ones who cut me off. I am vulnerable in this state. Be the one to deal the final blow. Are you a spirit? Spirit? This concept is unfamiliar to me. Could you enlighten me? Spirit could be defined as the wandering soul of a dead person, a made-up ghastly creature to scare kids, something you find very scary. It's the wandering soul of a dead person. Someone that is dead? Did I die? It's my duty is unknown to me. Pardon me. I may not know the answer to your question, as I do not know the nature of my state. Weren't you killed by Nevrons? Nevrons? Another concept that eludes me.
It's weird that they don't know about Nevrons.
It is in fact weird.
They died before or during the fracture. Or perhaps they called Nevrons something else.
Possible. Guess we'll never know. Anyway, we're gonna do this esoteric ruins puzzle. It's baller. I love it. Yeah, it's really annoying. Like I love Expedition 33. It's great. I've been loving the art direction and stuff, but it's also an Unreal 5 engine game, and you do feel it sometimes with the, like, I'm running on a 3090 graphics card and a 5800, I think it's a 5850X processor, and like I'm running it, like I'm streaming it, right, obviously, so that like is going to like affect things. I'm running it pretty good, right, but I'm still having to run it at 60 on a performance scale. And I'm actually using a mod that renders that changes the scaling based off of what I'm doing. So when I'm in exploration, I'm in performance mode, but when I'm in combat, it's actually, the resolution's actually dropping to like 50% or so. And it's like, it's really funny how this is kind of like the second time this has happened with graphics technology. So back in the day, Crysis 1, it developed its system, like the whole, like, if you guys don't know, Crysis was what, I think like what, 2005? 2005 first person shooter, or early 2000s if I'm wrong, right? Early 2000s first person shooter, whose big thing was that it was like graphic fidelity out the wazoo. You know, it's tessellation was big in the time, and tessellation is its own thing. It's basically like making, okay, here's a good example. You see these rocky whatevers, okay, like the stonework on this road. Okay, so tessellation is basically the effect that makes these stones look like they're raised, right? Because like this is just a normal texture. This is just a normal texture that is applied to what is probably a completely flat surface, right? If we remove all the textures, if we return this level to a gray box, right? It's the pre-development state. This is probably a flat plane with an incline, right? And like maybe some hitboxes, right? To provide collision, right? Because that's all running and jumping on surfaces is. It's just collision. I don't go through this wall because there's a collision box here, right? So tessellation is the effect that makes this brickwork look like it's being raised out of the ground here, right? And that was a big thing for Crysis, was tessellation, and specifically tessellation of water, to make the water haptics look really realistic, right? And like kudos to Crysis and CryEngine, like it looks great, right? But what's interesting is Crysis was developed as a game that will never run well on anything, because it was developed with the prediction in mind that computer processors, and that is to say CPUs, so like Intel and AMD brand CPUs, right? Because those are the big two. We're going to just get clock speeds higher and higher and higher and higher, right? Because I think the big clock speed at the time in 2005 was probably like, you know, hitting a 3.5 was like really big, right? Like because you were overclocking and doing a bunch of stuff, right? And sorry, I just had to hit snooze on the ad. I'm not sure. So the clock speeds were just going to get exponentially higher, right? Over time. But what actually happened is we actually hit a plateau for a long time of these clock speeds. So like, you know, for a while up until like, I think like 2019, 2018 tops, right? So like like a decade or and a half after Crisis 1 came out. Clock speeds were kind of like, you know, hitting 4 was like considered impressive. Like maintaining a clock speed of 4 gigahertz was very impressive, because it meant that you were like had a very well cooled machine, that you know you were doing you had got your like CPU timing very well. You might have even gotten really lucky with the chip that you got, because not every CPU chip is made equal. Like sometimes you'll get like bargain bin products, and that's how you get like cheaper stuff, right? Even though they're the same CPU model, one might have had better metallic alloys dipped into it. You know, it's all bullshit, right? So anyway, Crisis was kept with that in mind, but we hit a plateau, and that's where you saw the development of multi-core processors. So now Intel and AMD are both on this, like, you're actually going to have multiple CPUs kind of like crammed together on a single die. So now, because back in the day, you had everything was single core. Everything was a single core processor. And you know, you got that single core, and you get that clock speed up to like fucking 3.5, right? And that was like really cool. You're a big dick, you know, big money spender, right? But now it's like, okay, well now you're actually every core is gonna hit 3.5 still, but you're gonna have more cores processing multiple threads of information and processes at a time, right? And that's why even on a brand new machine right now, Crisis 1 will still kind of run not as good as you would expect, because it's amplifying your single die processes instead of utilizing multiple processors at once, right? And I think they might have fixed that in the like remastered version of it. I'm not positive. I don't know if they're able to go into the code that deeply. Oh, okay. Well, that's a lot of chroma, but I don't know if that was worthy of the puzzle. I don't know. I'm a little iffy on those puzzles in general, because it's mostly just like hide and seek, right? But anyway, yeah. So it's just interesting. So that was like probably like in my memory was like the big like faux pas of like graphics processing, right? We thought CPUs were going to be one thing, but they're something else entirely, right? And now graphics cards, and this is more of like, this is like very clearly just like due to like capitalist, not meddling, because I mean capitalists are the ones who own the means of production. This is very much a like capitalist, like we can only market graphics, right? That's the easiest thing to market, is the graphics, right? The gray fix. You know, it's big and shiny new. Well, how do we make some things big and shiny and new when we are getting like ball skin textures, right? Like when I can make a horse's nuts clench when I go in the snow in Red Dead Redemption 2. How do you market? How do you get graphics better than that? It was like, okay, well, you just keep going, and then you invent upscale technology to compensate for the fact that your graphics processors that you're selling can't actually do any of this stuff in real time without like a massive fucking tool to assist them, right? And that's why this big push for AI has been so. That's why graphics processors like AMD and you know NVIDIA and Epic specifically are like so fucking tied to the hip to this AI shit, like neural networks and stuff. And NVIDIA also plays with generative AI for certain things. And it's just like, it's so frustrating because like this game looks great, right? This game doesn't have to be like, I want this game to run at 120 frames per second at like a really good, like this resolution that we're at right now is great, right? And this is like upscaled for like sub 4K upscale, right? This looks great. I want the game to just look like this. I just want the game to look like this, and run at 120 frames per second. And I think it definitely could do that if we were not in an upscale nightmare right now. And it's just annoying, you know. I don't like it. I don't like where we're at right now. I don't like that AI is like taking over the world while also simultaneously being shit from a butt, you know. Yeah, so that's Gabby's AI monologue now. Sorry about that. This is like a weird maze thing. It's annoying. I'm not even frankly sure how to do it. I'm just kind of like doing whatever. Oh, okay, I did it at some point, I guess. I think. Or maybe I didn't. Oh, okay, now I did it. So fucking confusing. There's a light that goes this way. Oh my god, Mama Bolt! Subscribe for 9 months in a row. Thank you so much. New World Order. Love that song. Can't wait for whatever Guilty Gear Strive 2.0 update is going to be. I can't wait for RoboKai and Mai to finally be in the game. That'll be dope. Hi, Mama Bolt. It's so good to see you. I'm sorry you're here right before the ads. Well, actually, you subscribed, so you shouldn't get any ads. Hey, guys, remember remember to like and subscribe. Cat, can I get a thumbs up? Make sure to favorite. Make sure to updo, and whatever. Have you? It's Cloud Gummy. Hi, Cloud Gummy. How are you today?
I'm just in bed chilling.
Would you say you're
before I
being?
go to sleep.
Would you say you're being chilling?
Exactly.
Nice. Your mama do the big subby. Long time no see. Been working a lot lately. Yeah, me too. I feel you. I'm working that 40-hour work week now. Got so used to it. So I'm gonna raise your volume up a bit because I think you're going to be too quiet for the stream and the subsequent VOD. By the way, there is going to be a VOD, so just don't say anything too much. Don't say. Oh my god, there's so many fucking birthdays today. This is my friend Ashley. It's Zia's birthday today.
No way.
I have so many fucking birthdays in this week. It's my fucking it's my friend's birthday today. It's my best friend's birthday today. And then it's my older brother's birthday. Sorry.
What is up with August? Jesus.
I don't know. Happy birthday. Oh my god. What do you want for your birthday? Yeah, it's Mo's birthday tomorrow. And then it's my older brother's birthday like day after.
You know what? I really want to say like a stupid joke that just comes to mind.
Go ahead. What are you gonna say? You gonna be homophobic about it? Go ahead.
Not necessarily. It's basically like anyone born in August was conceived as a result of somebody failing No Nut November.
That's true. I guess that is true. It's my birthday in 5 months, 15 days. Well, happy birthday, Mama Ball. Happy early birthday. Ooh. Sorry, I'm in the middle of like solving a puzzle that I don't understand. It's like a weird mirror maze thing, but like you gotta shoot these things. You gotta shoot these orbs, and these orbs will open up doors, but I don't actually know which doors open up what things, and it's bad. It's not a particularly intuitive puzzle.
Anything good going on in your life, or?
I'm able to afford rent, which is kind of the big thing. Other than that, brain is working in a stew. I I've been really enjoying Expedition 33. I'm really excited to play Metal Gear, the Metal Gear franchise this winter. I still need to get the art commissioned for that, but it'll be great. What else? What else? What else? Oh, we were able to house some girls so that they're going to be able to like live, which is nice. Always happy to see that.
That's great.
And I recently discovered that the cat that is in our house has a dick on its face, and I just get amusement out of that every day. She's just, you know how cats like, yeah, she's just, so the bridge of her nose forms the shaft, right? It's cock and balls, like, which is the funniest part, right?
Oh, is it like the fur pattern, like at the nose, you mean?
Exactly, the fur pattern at the, no, she has a literal physical penis. It's fucked up, but you know, I get a kick out of
that is so like, oh my god. This also reminds me of like whenever I see like a cat online that has like the fur pattern similar in fashion to the hairstyle of a certain painter.
Adolf Hitler. You see a lot of Adolf Hitler cats.
Funny enough, yeah, like you
What are
know
they
how
doing
like
to
the
the cats
tilted
in Sweden?
hairline and stuff. Like it's
Yeah.
usually like a black spotted cat or like a tux cat.
Weird. What are they doing to the cats in your country, dog? What are they doing?
I mean, most of these cats I've seen are like owned by Americans, so that's a bit fucked up.
Interesting, 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 interesting. Much like the Cuban Missile Crisis related to the oop, I think I did it. I did it. I don't know what the fuck I did, but I solved the puzzle. Hooray! Mumble, it is in fact, I call it a chode. I call the cat Chode Face. Her name is Aphrodite, but I call her Chode Face now. And it's really funny just seeing it every time because I can't not see it anymore now that I've seen it. Right? It's one of those.
Oh,
Yeah, just the so and like so it's the shaft is the bridge of her nose, and then where her like I guess lips. I don't know if you, I guess cats have lips, right? Her
obviously.
her lips like form the balls. It's like perfectly circular where the like little kitty mouth like little 3 shape is. Balls, just straight balls.
No.
It's
I know
so
what you
fucking funny. It's so fucking funny. I love it. I love looking at that cat every time I leave and just going, "What's up, Chode Face?" And just like Ashley hates it. Ashley hates it when I call her that, but it's really funny.
As for me, really, as of recent, I discovered my paycheck was forfeited by the welfare office due to like I wasn't able to write job applications in February, and they only now got around to forfeiting, like, handing out sanctions. That's why.
Oh my god. So like when you say forfeited, you mean they're giving the money to you or that the money disappeared?
No, they just took my money for the month due to, like, only now getting around to sanctioning me for what for what happened in February.
Oh, I'm sorry, dude. That fucking sucks.
I basically have to wait and write job applications again, and hopefully it resolves. And I recently also discovered that, well, my psychologist discovered that I was depressed and put me on antidepressants, and I don't know what to expect in terms of
Do you know what
effects.
he put you on?
Venlafaxine, does that ring any bells?
No, I took something called Lexapro, which I guess is technically an anti-anxiety. Let me check. Also, you didn't know you were depressed?
Well, I kinda had a suspicion, but I don't like claiming that I have things without
Ah,
diagnoses.
you're one of those. Okay, yeah, gotcha. Yeah, no, dog. Yeah, I could tell. I thought you knew. I kind of just got that vibe from you this whole time. I assumed you knew. I'm sorry. I would have said something sooner.
I also don't like, how do I say this? I don't want to take like the legitimacy of somebody who actually is diagnosed by claiming that I think I have it, you know?
Gummy. I'm gonna be so real with you as a friend, right?
What?
Your mental health does not take away from anybody. If you feel that there is a problem or that you might have a problem, that is just as valid as somebody who is able to go to a doctor, right? Because think about it this way, right? I'm transgender, right? I know this for several reasons, right? I've seen, but have I gone to a doctor and been diagnosed with gender dysphoria? No. And you would agree that that's ridiculous. I wouldn't need to go to the doctor and get diagnosed for gender dysphoria, right?
According to what I can find on Google, the medication I'm being prescribed would be called Effexor in the US.
Effexor. Also, entirely dodge that question. Crazy.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. You're just transmedicalist. It's fine. So
Huh? What?
I'm kidding. Nothing actually. It's fine. So yeah, that's the brand name is Effexor. It's also Venlafaxine. It's a nerve pain medication. Interesting.
But basically, like, to get back on your question, it's like, it's probably like a little bit of that caretaker sense I have, or like whatever.
Yeah, bro, you
I
gotta
also
kill that.
discovered
You
what?
gotta kill that. You gotta make sure that you prioritize your health, and like you can't operate under the assumption like, oh well, my problem isn't as bad as somebody else's, so I don't want to claim it. If you feel like you have a problem, you probably do, and you should find a means of like taking care of that, whether that's going to a doctor or finding some other means of dealing with an issue. So just don't do that. If you feel like you have a problem, don't do that thing. Don't tell yourself, oh well, I don't want to claim it because I haven't been to a doctor yet. Because there's loads of things that like you could do and not go to a doctor and know, right? Like, I haven't been diagnosed with autism, but goddamn, I talk to enough autistic people and I look at my life and I'm like, damn, a lot of things are making a lot of sense right now,
I mean, autistic people do find me somewhat comfortable to be around, so.
Yeah, I mean, and I know
And I do have ADHD, which is, well, I wouldn't say it's the same, but they're roughly on the same wavelength of
and they often come together. My dad has ADHD.
comorbidities.
Yeah. And my dad has ADHD, and I haven't been diagnosed with ADHD, but I talked to my sister who has autism, and she's like, "Oh yeah, you got that shit." I'm like, "Damn, I got that shit, I guess." It's like you can't let yourself be controlled by the sense that like, "Oh well, I don't know for sure, so I can't say anything." Go get help. If everybody out here can hear me, if you feel like you have a problem, you need to go get help for it. Whether that is a therapist, a psychiatrist, a doctor's appointment, whether that is just talking to a friend. Do something about your mental health. You cannot let it fester. And I mean that with my whole heart, and I mean that in such a loving way, Cloud. And I'm very happy that you're getting a prescription if you feel like that's going to help you. As somebody, I took Lexapro, which was an anti-anxiety medication. Yours is an SNRI blocker, so I'm not. Let me check. Let me compare that to Lexapro real quick. Mama Bolt says she also took Lexapro. Lexapro. Is it? Okay, so you got. Oh, they're both SNRI inhibitors. Oh, wait. Okay, yours is an SNRI, which is a serotonin norepinephrine reuptake inhibitor, and Lexapro, which is also escitalopram, is a selective serotonin reuptake inhibitor. So it looks like yours does serotonin and one other thing, which makes sense if it's a nerve pain medication, right? So it also probably dulls pain to some degree. So interesting. So when I took Lexapro, actually, first off, am I talking over you right now?
No, I'm just letting you speak because you sound like you're in the middle of something in the sentence.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't want to do this thing where you're talking to me about your issue and then I start talking over you about it. So I mean, if you have something to say, I would welcome you to
I
say
would
it.
love to hear you out, like unironically.
Okay, I'm sorry. So Lexapro for me, I took it for a few months. I took it for at least 6 months. Because I had a prescription and I had health insurance at the time, right? But I got my depression diagnosis pretty late, right? I was like 22, 23, and the cutoff time for American health insurance is like 24, right? For when you can stay on your mom's side, or not? Sorry, your parents. I was on my mom's health insurance, so I just defaulted to mom there. So anyway, Lexapro for me, was it kind of like it dulled my perception in a way, where if I had an intrusive thought, I was much more easily able to identify it. It's like, okay, I'm thinking pretty, like I'm not foggy as much as I am just like aware of where I'm at. Like I didn't dissociate as often as I usually do when I'm in a darker place, right? And I was able to go like, okay, cool. I just thought I just had a suicide ideation, right? Okay, cool. That's bad. You shouldn't do that for a lot of reasons. Now we use one of our coping mechanisms, one of our healthy coping mechanisms, to be clear, to like make sure that we don't have that thought, we don't focus on that thought throughout the rest of the day, right? Because I was working as like a grocery store like person at the time, so like I'd have long days where I would just have nothing but my thoughts because I'm not having a lot of social interaction. So that was what that was like for me, and I would say it did help a lot in just being able to identify those things. I don't know if maybe it was a dosage issue that I was having, that with the kind of like more dulled perception. So take that with a grain of salt, because that might not be entirely your experience if your doctor like just happens to get right with the prescription thing. I do also think it helped that I had had a psychologist back when I was like 13, 14. I was in middle school, and
Yes.
like in like early high school. So, and he gave me a lot of tools to like identify like irrational reasoning and like negative thoughts, right? And it wasn't like directly tied to depression or anything at that point. It was more like social issues. But I do still use a lot of those techniques today, and I found that helpful. And it sounds like you also have a psychiatrist, right?
Not a psychiatrist, just
Oh,
like a psychologist for the time being.
oh, okay, cool. A psychologist, cool. So it's the same like me. So like if you have that access to that person and like you find them helpful, right, and they're providing you with proper tools to deal with your emotions and any issues you might be suffering from, I think you will do a lot better than other people who are not able to get access to those tools. So
Yeah.
I do genuinely hope that it works out with the medication, but I do want you to keep in mind that it is not entirely, that's not the only thing, right? So like if the medicine isn't working, or you feel like it isn't working as well as it should, do keep talking to your doctor and stuff and see what you can do, because it's not like it doesn't have to just be like a pill and then it goes away, right? It works for somebody, for some folks, but don't think that all hope is lost or anything. All right, keep that in mind.
The thing is like, how do I say this? They say like you have to wait a few weeks taking it daily
Mm-hmm.
for any effects to show up. So at the moment, it feels like a little bit of a placebo effect, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I get you. Part of it is because like it's an inhibitor, right? So it has to like, you know.
Mother Gabby be talking some real shit, yo.
Thank you, Mama Bolt. So part of it is like, your body has to get used to it, right? And your body also has to like adjust to not producing serotonin as much. So that makes sense that you would have to wait a couple of weeks. I remember, so a little personal story from my mom. I won't get too deep into it because it goes into it goes into like a darker place that she wouldn't find me appropriate to share. But my mom was on an SSRI for a long time. And there was a point where she had to stop taking it like very suddenly. and she recalls having like, I guess you'd call it an episode where just like, because she didn't, you're supposed to wean off of those things for just as long as you like wean onto them, right? And her body just had this sudden like having to like suddenly adjust to not doing, to producing too like way more serotonin than it used to be doing, that she just had like a very emotional episode. She's just like starts sobbing in her car. So if I'm able to take that experience from my mom and inverse it, that makes sense that you would have to wait a couple of weeks. So just keep that in mind, I guess, that like it not, yeah, that, you know, that also means like, you know, it feels like a placebo effect. Make sure you take it as prescribed, because if you fuck up not taking it as prescribed, that can make things worse in terms of like, well, now your body doesn't know what to do, right? So just keep that in mind once you properly start your prescription, okay?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm talking a lot and you're trying to share.
It's understandable. Like, I really don't mind. I mean, this is, after all, your stream.
Yeah, but you're my friend and you're
mine.
talking to me about, yeah, it's okay, but you're my friend and I'm in a general voice chat. I told people that they can hop in and I want you to be able to talk. So go on. I'm just in a conversation with a guy right now. So just talk about whatever you'd like.
Also, like, what else is going on? It's like, what I've also started to notice is like, today I somehow succeeded in taking the trash out and trimming my beard. At least
Nice.
I don't look as chopped.
You don't look chopped. I'm sure you look very beautiful.
Instead of looking like a homeless person, I now look like a broke college student. I mean, the broke part fits.
Is there something wrong with looking like a homeless person? Maybe we should check our internal biases.
That is true, actually.
Yep, let's keep that in mind. Also, I've been homeless before. It's okay. I know.
Understandable, actually, matter of fact.
Okay, I don't take any offense to it. I understand you're just trying to make a comment, but let's keep that in mind. But I'm proud of you
Just
for
so you know, I genuinely did not try to be insulting, unlike
I know you're
the
not.
very people I met you through the comment section of.
Yeah, I know, right? No, don't worry. I know you. I know what you don't intend to. It's not. It wasn't taken that way.
Yeah, just sometimes I struggle to tell, which really isn't helping with my suspicions of possibly being autistic.
Well, hey, that's okay. Life is a journey. You're like what?
Nothing is ever helping my case. I am so able of pulling out with the sarcasm like it's another language I speak, but the moment I have to interpret it, it's like, imagine trying to read a construction manual for an IKEA bed, but it's in Hebrew.
Oh,
And you're illiterate in Semitic languages.
yeah. I would assume most people are probably illiterate in Semitic languages.
Yeah, but you get the point I'm trying to make, as in, like, it's like so tough for me to understand, but I can easily portray it if needed.
Right.
Perfect.
But I am proud of you for doing self-care, because that can be pretty tough for some folks. I do know my sister and a couple of people in the apartment, they have trouble specifically with showers, which like you see that a lot with like queer people, like genderqueer people especially. But and it's so funny, not funny really, but it's very telling that like stuff like that is always kind of like frowned upon by even by people that are like, you know, it's okay to have a bad mental health day, but only as long as you're like socially like practicing self-hygiene, like hygiene, right? And it's like, well, which is it, right? Am I allowed to have a bad mental health day, or do I have to shower every day? You know?
It's really also starting to show up on me too. It's like, how do I say this? I am able to get myself to shower and stuff because I otherwise feel filthy, like physically discomforted. But I struggle brushing my teeth.
I get it. There was a uh amusing but also I'd say like poignant to a degree. Twitter post, you know, I apologize, Twitter brain. Of you've probably seen it. Of like, you know, for some people it helps to have like a comfort character in some way that like helps motivate you to do things, right? And it's like I think the comment was like, you know, if Naruto Uzumaki telling you to brush your teeth helps you brush your teeth, then go for it. Like, you know, don't fucking don't suffer from cringe culture, right? Don't let cringe culture fucking tell you, like, convince, like, make it so you can't get, like, help yourself. Also, the monster that we just saved, it turned out to be a monster. We thought it was a person.
Monster.
Monster.
I could actually go for a monster right now if it wasn't for the fact that I have to sleep, like, soon. It's like 1:30 a.m. at the moment.
My God, buddy, go to sleep. Mama Bolt says, if Optimus Prime told me to brush my teeth, I'd do it more than I already do. See, there you go. Whatever helps you get through, you know? So, just... Did I literally go the exact same way again? I'm never fucking... I'm... Whew! Yeah, that's the ADHD. I'm just fucking going back and forth, back and forth.
I'm just like bobbing my legs on my bed back and forth like a dog wagging its tail.
Puppy brained, I see. Interesting.
Which is fitting because of your persona?
Yep, that is the word, persona.
I was not certain about the term being correct.
No, yeah, persona's it. Good job. By the way, can I just say, I don't know if you're actually like looking at the stream, but god damn, I love the art direction of Expedition 33.
I wish I could see it, but I'm on mobile right now, so I can't tune in on stream.
No worries, no worries, no worries. Real quick, Mumbo, how is Cloudy's audio going right now? Because it's Discord and I have everybody at different volumes. It's always I can never like tell for certain like how everybody's doing.
Like adjusted my volume myself on my phone.
No, you're good. You don't have to. You're doing great. You don't have to do anything. You just relax. We're going to Old Lumiere. Old Lumiere. Would it help if would it help you go to sleep if I spoke more quietly? Would that be comforting for you?
I don't mind. It's like I have a sensation of feeling wide awake at the moment, which I hate. I'm too exhausted to go to sleep.
Oh, okay.
I hate when this happens.
Everybody's so tough in their outfits. I love how everybody, like, when you hover over them, they all cross their arms. It's like, what are you gonna do with my gang blood?
Before the fracture ripped apart the world and threw us into this.
Another thing I really dislike, it's like, being depressed is not helping when you are particularly left-leaning and realize about the doom and gloom that is going on across the pond for you guys.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty rough for you guys too. Well, you're not in the UK, but I was gonna say like, yeah, they're we
were hit with 39% tariffs, like for some stupid reason.
That fucking sucks. Yeah, they raised the price.
And
of
also,
the,
he plans on, and the guy in charge wants to target like pharmaceutical companies, which make up a big chunk of our industry for some stupid reason. So he's basically like trying to deindustrialize one of our biggest cities in Switzerland. If you know the city of Basel, does that ring a bell for you, possibly?
Not at all. I know ass from mouth in terms of geography. I'm sorry.
Basically, Basel is known for two notable companies in pharmaceutical industry, three theoretically, like those being Roche, Sando, and Novartis, and also to some extent, I think it was GlaxoSmithKline.
Hmm.
Well, it's an American company, but they have a seat notably here too. Um, Basically, it's like one of our pharmaceutical cities would effectively be bullied by one of our biggest markets.
Damn.
Plus, also, you apparently have to like pay up 15 grand as cautionary money to be able to apply for a visa so that they know that you're not gonna pull some stupid shit.
Oh.
Supposedly. Like, that's at least what they're prospecting to do.
Oh.
Like, who the fuck is 15 grand lying around that isn't in a tax bracket that would actually profit from this?
On boat goes 15K? It's like, damn.
This is like Camry money. Sorry, but this is like the best way I can actually visualize it.
I have a Camry. That's crazy. No, I have a Camry, or I think I have a Corolla. I don't actually know.
Expensive Toyota money.
Yeah.
Or 1 week's rent in the city of New York.
Hmm.
Seemingly. But then again, it's like I genuinely do hope for the best when it comes to the US because of how much it shaped basically my worldly view per se,
Right.
if you get what I'm on about.
Yeah.
It's like I
Radicalized.
have family over in the US, like in I forgot which state it was. I think Pennsylvania.
Hmm.
Gettysburg is there, right?
Yes.
And generally, like being influenced by media and culture, I guess you can say, imported through the US, like things such as shows, movies, music, food to some extent, even though theoretically seen the US doesn't have per se a food culture, it just takes, if
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
Well, the only food culture that comes to mind would be deep dish pizza from Chicago, which I would love to have one day. But
Hey, Chicago. I'm listening.
also really want to touch the bean, that's why.
Oh, I'm always trying to touch something's bean. You know, if you know what I'm saying, mate.
I would love to touch somebody's bean right now. Pause.
That's don't say pause is homophobic. Don't say that shit. Chat. Go ahead and chat. Who's out here flicking their bean right now?
Who's out here gooning?
How fucking dare you?
God, I hate using this word unironically, like actually.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And yet, here you are, using it. Shame on you.
Yeah.
Yes, no, no, mama, but like flicking the like the clitoris, like your clitoris, or a clitoris. But I mean, I mean, if you think about it, the head of a penis is also like equivalent of a clitoris. So, I mean, if you're doing that too,
Theoretically, everyone's got a peen.
it's true.
But then again, I really wish those without fully developed peens would have the same powers as people with peens in society do. You know, patriarchal shit. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
then peace would be achieved.
Yes, more patriarchy
They're just
definitely
like,
would solve the problem. That makes sense.
yeah, they're just like, well, they have a peen, so why are we targeting them?
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. I can't see any fault with that logic whatsoever.
Exactly. It's not like
Uh,
society has been led that way since forever.
yeah, yeah, absolutely, but yeah, let's just not examine that in the slightest. I think that'll be great.
It's actually somewhat relieving to be able to talk to a friend again after a while because it does get kind of lonely when I'm at home alone whilst everyone else is
Oh,
traveling.
that's so sweet. Thank you. Appreciate you saying that. It's very sweet of you.
I mean, realistically speaking, I would love to visit the US one day, but with this administration, I would be caught dead there.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Best to just stay away for the time being. Not that we wouldn't want to have you, but you know, with the troubles happening. Mama Bolt says, then I have a big ass clit, and it's like, pics? And I mean, who said that? No,
Pigs, JK, unless.
pics. Do you have pics, my lord? Pics. Pics, so it didn't happen. Well, that was weird.
Put that on God that you have a big clit.
Chat. Oh, did you guys? Oh, never mind. I had a thought and I lost it. It's gone now. To the wind. Radiant. Actually, I should not put this on her.
Something I discovered is, you know Tenna from Deltarune, right?
Yeah.
Like, basically, if you examine his voice, like, the way he speaks, right?
Uh-huh.
You know that video of, like, a dog on an airplane barking? Hababa. Hababa bark.
Yeah.
That's basically his voice chopped up.
Yeah, that makes sense. I love
That's
that
actually the
video.
video ever. I love it.
It's a good video. Absolutely.
It is the video ever.
Let's see.
Susie's idea.
Yeah. Chapter 4 was great.
I'm stuck on the Titan fight. I hate it.
Titan. Oh, yeah. I did that.
Where you have to climb up a pillar.
Yeah, I did that like. Oh, the pillar part specifically? Yeah, I had some trouble with that, but
No, like the fight itself. Like you have to get up the pillar and then fight the Titan.
you have to climb it up again after you die?
No, like when you climb it up once and fail fighting him,
Mm-hmm.
you get spawned at the fight sequence effectively.
Oh, so you, okay.
But
You-
having to climb up every time would probably suck. But I'm
yeah.
glad Toby Fox thought twice.
Oh wait, hold on. Mama Ball hasn't gotten to the new chapters yet, so we should stop saying. Don't worry. Yeah, don't worry about it. You're good. Nothing happened.
Talk about thinking twice. What about your favorite game ever? Uh, Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts 2 is my favorite game of that franchise. Favorite game ever is
Yeah, but
big
like
big
I tried
word.
like
Yeah, no.
referencing the song.
Song?
I think it was like when the third part released. Don't think twice. I think it was called.
Oh, dude, I don't even remember that. That's funny.
Do you even play the third part? Dude, how long was
I
it since it came out? Jesus.
I played both. Like a couple we Actually, it's been like a month since I played both chapters, right? Yeah, it's been about a month since I played both chapters. Tough.
Some guys in Japan taking a fat rail, and they're just like, you know what? Let's put Goofy and Mickey
Oh, you meant Kingdom
and
Hearts.
Donald in the game.
Oh, you meant third part of Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, I did play Kingdom Hearts. I played that like months and months ago. Actually, it's been like a year. Yeah, it's been like, well, oh god, no, it's been forever. It's been forever since I played Kingdom Hearts 3 because that's when I became I did the Kingdom Hearts 2 stream, and then I got to Twitch affiliate, and then I played the rest of the Kingdom Hearts games after that. Oh man.
If I was ever a protagonist of sorts and I would have a melee weapon of choice, I would actually love the Keyblade per se.
Keyblade's dope.
We'll need a way forward.
Or Cloud's
100%
Buster
yes.
Sword, which fits to my name pretty well.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Show off a bit, Minoko.
But the Keyblade generally is like cool. I would probably call it something like the skeleton key.
Oh, so the one specifically from Nightmare Before Christmas.
I think so, yeah.
Okay, but Monaco, fucking, just like, what if I turned into a giant guy and I just broke all the infrastructure around here? Like an asshole. Fucking dumbass. Now the team's separated. It's okay, the girls are together. That's the important part.
Minoko, why the hell did you?
To be quite honest, if it wasn't for the legal parameters and possibly looking shady, one of my favorite pastimes would probably be locking picks.
Verso said the heart is in the center of old Lumiere,
That's
right?
funny.
Lockpicking.
Yeah,
Right.
that'd be funny.
Okay,
That'd be cool.
Stop
I would be
crying.
like the
You have to
lock
move.
picking lawyer on YouTube. I would just constantly like tell people how to pick unbreakable locks or some shit. Like, you can open this lock by hitting it with another lock.
I mean, you could
Like,
just
you know,
do
these
that. Just do that.
Yeah, I just find it so goofy that like these unopenable or unmanipulatable padlocks can be
Mhm.
opened just by hitting it with another of the same padlock.
It's really good. Yeah, it is really funny. Just how there's it's kind of
Apparently
just
he's gotten sick over it a few times.
he's got
Apparently
he's gotten what?
sued
okay,
over
Minoko.
like exposing just how
Let's move
poor of
on,
a quality
shall
that
we?
is, and companies got kind of butthurt from that.
That's funny as fuck. Sorry, I'm absolutely juking these motherfuckers and picking up items. Whip.
Good stuff.
Nasaro. Oh, hey, look, it's another thing from Monoko. It's a new weapon. Ooh. Areas increase the bestial wheel by 1. Taking damage resets. Neat. Oh, hello. That's an enemy. Oh. I had to step away for a couple minutes to take care of laundry. Did I miss anything? No, but we did give away $10 billion. So, you know, if you missed that, you know, it's no biggie.
How tall are you again, Gabby?
6 foot.
Jeez, you would be towering above me. I'm like 5'9". I think that's my height in feet.
Wow.
Converge.
Little fella, huh?
Try me.
Little lady? Little
Yeah.
person? Ooh, I just took a shit ton of damage.
Ready to evade. Better.
I never
Gabby, is
understood
this-
why people are so insecure about their height.
As they're typically it's just men that are it's men. Men are the ones that are inconsolable about their fucking height. It's just them mainly.
To my defense, although I do not really give a shit about height, I would love either having a girlfriend or a boyfriend that would be taller than me. Doesn't even have to be that much taller, actually. Like, either my height or taller.
Right. Makes sense.
Hell, it could literally just be an inch of a difference, and I would love it.
Mama Bolt, we should wrestle. For no reason in particular.
Sorry, what?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. Nothing happened.
I've been actually able to cut down my monster consumption over the past few months pretty, I guess you can say, consistently.
Dope.
I used to drink like 2 cans a day, then I went down to 1 can a day, and now I dropped it to like 3 to 4 a week.
That's great. Oh my god, that enemy died.
I treat it like a glass of wine whenever I get to drink it. I like love it.
That's great. I love that. I physical damage.
I still want to try like this US flavor that is currently on the market. I hope they don't pull it by the time I get to it. It's called Viking Berry, but unfortunately it's only available in the US, and due to tariff shenanigans, it's probably gonna cost a buttload to import.
That sucks. She says she's down to wrestle. Can't wait. Totally innocent wrestling between friends, teehee. Where the fuck did I come in? Came in from here. Okay, so that's backwards. Then it's here. Spike coming up. I love the monster design in this game too. It's also very fun.
Our piece of Lumiere end up on an island when the rest of the city is here.
One of the great mysteries. I wish we had more time. There's so much to study here.
Little hidden path. That's so funny. This little crouching thing, this would be so hard to do in real life. Have you ever tried crouch walking?
What have we here?
Crouch walking does work the fuck out of your thighs.
Yeah, it does. I'll wait for 1 second and a bot gets banned. Yeah, it'd be like that.
It do be like that sometimes.
Yeah, I always get a bot in my streams at least once. It's really annoying, but you know.
Aren't bots necessary for streams?
Not bots that...
No, wait, those what I'm thinking about are mods, my bad.
Wow.
I always confuse the two, I hate it.
You confuse real people moderating with robots?
Not the entities, just the phrase.
Oh.
The noun in question. I mean, both of them are 3-letter words, so...
Yeah, I not 3 letters, actually, it's 4, but...
Since when does mod have 4 letters?
Well, I was saying mods, like, plural. Mama Bolt was petting her kitty? Crazy. She's crazy for doing that. We're not calling you a bot, Mama Bolt. You're wonderful and we love you. Cloud Gummy was making a mistake, that's all. It'll never happen again. Right, Cloud?
If you were in Switzerland, I would actually take you to a place I myself wouldn't have been able to get to yet. It's called the Papiorama.
Deck.
It's like a zoo full of butterflies and moths.
Time to strike.
It's cute. Why haven't you been able to go yet?
I never got around to it. Whenever I wanted to do that, something got in the way of it.
Hmm.
It's in a little township called Katsas, which quite literally translates to candles.
Oh, that's fun.
And its coat of arms is just a bunch of candles.
Oh, neat.
I always pictured myself in fantasies I had, even today, like, whenever I would have the ability of having wings, I wouldn't want, like, bird-like wings. I would like the wings similar to a moth, in fact.
That's cute. I like that.
Especially with these eye patterns.
Yeah.
So, Monoko, what was life like before the fracture?
Because effectively, like, I find it cool how, like, moths have eye patterns on their wings to basically make themselves look way bigger than they actually are to deter predators.
The fracture tore our villages apart. Only a fraction.
Or similar in fashion how alternative people
Our forests are filled
dye
with
their
just
hair
enough
to
to
scare off conservatives, which I also really like.
Sorry, Mo is telling me about he went shooting with his friends and he sent me a video and he said like my sight aiming my sight placement was ass. He was aiming at a dirt mound and he shot behind it, which is crazy. How do you curve the bullet that bad? And it got me. Dope.
The ink flow.
Something else my psychologist told me is like, you know how you like go into depth about how you feel to people, of course. And I said something along the lines of basically saying that I would routinely lie to people about stuff going on in my life due to mask inadequacies I feel like I have with myself to make
Yeah.
myself look more interesting. And then he said, that's a coping mechanism, just so you know. And I just went, oh, really? Like I was actually flabbergasted hearing that.
Oh,
Let the ink flow.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Like I actually would do that because I genuinely thought up until now, I still kind of do, that I don't really seem interesting to be around.
You're interesting to be around. That's not nice to say to yourself. Does that dude have a frying pan on his staff? Let me see.
I'm always scared of somebody with a frying pan.
He
PUBG
does.
taught me a lot of things.
He does, in fact, have a frying pan on his staff. And you should be afraid of somebody with a frying pan.
He can cook a mad breakfast and beat the shit out of you with it after.
Yeah, frying pans are like hurt. They hurt. You should be afraid.
Especially a cast iron piece.
Yeah.
The only annoying thing about it is like when you finish using it on your enemies, you have to re-season it.
Nah. Nah, it's better if you keep the blood on. Oh, there's an asshole here. What is this? Is this Gustav's model? This looks like Gustav's model. Or Abe Lincoln. I have nothing but time, I suppose, to sit and think. You a spirit.
I just love how like your icon on Discord, like in the voice chat, just stares at me all cutely. It's just so adorable. I want to head pat it. I mean, I would have to reach on my tiptoes to be able to do that. I mean, I do have long arms, so should be doable.
Are you a spirit trapped in the Gomage? These days, I am just a man who sits and thinks. She was young. She'd get sad thinking about mortality. But when I asked her about her sadness, her answer surprised me. Talking about the paintress? She paints. She wasn't scared of death itself. She was sad because there are more works of art than she'd ever be able to see in her lifetime. Many fables from around the world that she'd never be able to collect, to bring to life in her workshop. All the beauty in the world.
Sponge boy me Bob.
Sponge boy me Bob! All the beauty in the world she'd never get to experience. That saddened her. What if the blood is diseased? Don't worry about it. I encouraged them to believe that their dreams are within their grasp, but she proved me a liar. She did love to challenge me. Of all of them, she and I are the most alike.
The blood is diseased. This game is teaching us about blood-borne illnesses.
The blood's disease, then, it's just like, built character. It's like rubbing dirt in your eye. Or in your wounds, you get the infection and you're immune to it forever. Keep them alive in our minds when they are far away, far, far away. Are you originally from Old Lumiere? I paint them so that I can remember them, remember their faces. The man has gone silent. Okay, well that's... Talk to a ghost. Love talking to those guys. They always have something very insightful to say and definitely not cryptic whatsoever. Cutscene time. Let's go. Hey, look, it's a rock.
Whenever I hear about people being in haunted houses or like moving into haunted like buildings and stuff, I just think to myself like, why are they making such a big deal out of it theoretically? Like Bro,
surprised
if
you
like
agreed so readily to
if
Versa's
like a
plans.
ghost were to come into my room, I'd be startled for
Seems to
like a
be our
solid
best bet
minute,
for now. We lack too
and I
much
would just be like,
information.
You mind leaving so I can like
Do you trust
chill
him?
here or some shit? You
I
can haunt me
trust
all
that
you
he
want
wants
and
to reach
stuff, but
Tetris, so for
I really
now,
don't
our
have the
interests
time
are
for this.
aligned.
He has been helpful.
These women are so beautiful. Oh my god.
Still,
Wish they would
I have
kiss.
this feeling he's hiding something.
Minoka's like, ooh, I
Do
don't
you
know
think
what it
Chris
is.
from Deltarune would listen to Weezer?
Minoko,
No.
how did you meet Verso?
I don't really remember.
I think Chris from Deltarune would
I
listen
feel
to
like
Black
I've always
Sabbath.
known Verso.
You mentioned traveling with other expeditions.
Quite a few.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
How many? What happened to them?
I love thinking about Dr. Alphys and Undyne together so much. I love them.
Yeah.
Maybe ask Verso when we find him.
Yeah,
I
okay.
wasn't big on Undertale
Finding
specifically.
them comes first.
Part of that is because I already knew everything about Undertale by the time I actually played it.
Looking back as a child to myself, I probably would have fetishized lesbians, but nowadays I just
What?
find it adorable.
What the fuck? What? What fucking statement is that, dog?
I tend to zigzag around topics, my bad.
I think you need to go to bed, Cloudy. I think it's time to go to bed. We're talking about whether or not we're fetishizing lesbians.
Yeah, as a child I would have, but now I'm kind of glad that I just genuinely find it cute because I'm a sucker for queer love stories.
Yeah.
Made it surprisingly far. An axon. Interesting.
Is it still fetishizing though?
Verso is...
Maybe.
Is this true?
Hold on,
I
cutscene stuff is
just want
happening.
happy Yuri, that's all.
Maya's with him. We need to go.
I just want them to
now.
grow
Hold on,
old
cutscene
together in
stuff
the
is
end
happening.
and live happily ever after.
That's nice. All right, important cutscene stuff's happening.
The cutscene is cutscening?
Yes. Hey, Mama Ball.
Hello.
Minoko gets a bit carried away
Hello, Miss
sometimes.
Bolt.
My back hurts,
Hello.
but I'm fine.
This is also me telling you.
The
Go to
others are
bed.
probably heading towards the
Yeah,
city.
go
I'm
to
trying
bed, bud.
to.
We'll rejoin them there.
God, my little Discord icon thing is
Feels like
so
home.
outdated, but I'm not changing it because it's still funny.
Yeah.
It's cute.
I
I
also
like
want to
it.
change mine to another Tyler album, but I don't know which one.
Okay.
I feel like any of the recent ones that utilize the mask would be a very bad idea.
It does.
I just like Chromacopia.
Yeah, don't use the Chromacopia one.
Can I use the don't touch the glass one where he has cursed extremely huge hands?
I'd have to see it. I haven't seen
Speaking
it.
of home, where do you
I
live
don't
in
even know who
India?
the fuck he is, so like...
Tyler the Creator? You
I'm
don't
not
know who
Tyler the
Tyler the
Creator.
Creator is?
Laundry.
I've heard the
I
name, I
get
just don't know
everywhere.
shit about him.
You need to get off the call and you need to listen to fucking
All healed now.
fucking what's a good one to Igor
You should go and visit.
right now. Get off the call and don't come back until you listen to the entire Igor album.
I mean, it's
that a
generally just me
command?
putting the album cover of one of Tyler's albums as a profile picture, so, like,
Yeah,
how troubling would that even be?
Well,
I'm
so
just a weird metalhead.
listen to hip hop. It's important.
Okay.
Have you actually listened to the new Clips album?
No. I haven't listened to music in a while. I just kind of listen to the music on my Spotify liked playlist.
I actually made the change from Spotify to Apple Music, and
Oh.
it takes a bit getting used to.
Yeah.
Oh, I dropped the thing.
Yeah. He dropped everything.
No, I just dropped one thing. Well, actually, technically it was 2 things, but I only like half dropped the second thing, if that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah, no. Horseshoes and hand grenades, right?
Here I
It-
am in a call with
it
Madam
dropped the
Gabby
half.
and Miss Bolt.
2 girls and their
The
Swedish
mother of
friend. What? 2 girls and their Swedish friend. What will they do?
I am not Swedish.
Whiz?
Exactly.
Okay, cool.
Swiss cheese?
What?
Swiss cheese?
Swiss cheese, chocolate, beautiful scenery, high standard of living, getting confused with Sweden.
Well, it's good. If you guys spoke like a real language, it would be easier for me to care, you know. But you don't.
We have 4 of those, actually.
Yeah.
I live in the German-speaking region.
Well, I guess that's slightly more real.
That's better.
We speak German, French, Italian, and Roman.
And
I speak
Roman?
waitress, does that count?
Waitress?
Waitress. Like,
I speak southern waitress specifically.
howdy, y'all. Go fetch a table. We'll be right with you. Y'all come back now. You hear? Okay.
Why do
I
I have
wish-
to think about
I
these
wish
like
that
comedy
could be
shorts
considered
from
a
like
joke, but that's actually literal.
I know.
why do I have to think about like whenever I hear that about the comedy shorts from Bistro Huddy? You know this guy?
Nah.
He basically makes comedy shorts about people in like restaurants, how like shenanigans are playing about like the waitresses and the chefs and stuff. It's like funny. I just had a flashback to that because one of them was actually a southerner.
Rations are running low.
I mean, I lived in Texas my whole life.
At the hospital, but that's because most die.
I used to actually have a friend in Texas, and now he lives in Tennessee. He used to live in like, I think the place was called South Padre Island, I think.
Everyone's so quiet lately. Afraid we'll draw attention. Sometimes I talk to myself. Just
I did not
in
know
a
that
lovely
Texas had
human
islands.
voice. Trevor, you promised I could die before you. You promised.
Well, the thing is about like I don't know how to picture size when it comes to the US, when it comes to geography, because you guys drive like 3 hours north and you're maybe like 3 counties over.
Yeah.
I mean, to give you an idea, like, Gabby and I live in the same state, and
Yep.
it would take me like 12 hours on a bus just to get to her.
Yeah. It's rough.
I drive
I'll
1.5
put you on
hours north, and the dialect changes twice, and the language changes at the border. I can literally go to Germany or France within 2 hours.
Yeah, but why would you ever want to go there?
Cheaper shopping.
Driving 2 hours for cheaper groceries is crazy.
I do that occasionally because they actually offer up Monster Energy cans and chicken nuggets for cheap. My peak source of sustenance.
Oh.
Just make a little road trip out of your grocery shopping.
Plus,
Yeah, but
I want to have an excuse to leave my house for extreme distances.
Spill some ink.
Yeah, but then you'd have to do exclusively dry goods. Like like frozen chicken nuggets are not, they're not surviving a 2-hour trip.
Here
know.
they do.
Cooler in your car.
Cooler in the car would be funny.
Or like a mini fridge.
I actually have like a refrigeration box, like you know those where you have like ice packs and stuff?
Mmm. Pretty cool.
At least
how you
that's
do
where I
it.
put like the goods which can spoil easily. Like fruits and meats and vegetables and stuff. Vegetables not so much because I can actually leave them in the car for like a good hour without having to worry about it too much.
Vegetables are built different.
Grace.
True.
Potatoes especially.
I love instant killing something with one hit. It's so fun.
You know, you're doing well enough at a game when you can like do damage rotations to kill like difficult bosses, quote unquote, within seconds.
Oh, sometimes I fight monsters and they don't even get a turn because I killed them with one character. Because this game uses an action point system, right? So like certain actions, so like your turn will always have like consist of like a certain number of will always consist of an action with this, that uses up a certain number of points, right? But what's funny is that the game has like a Persona shooting mechanic, right? Like Persona style, where like you can free aim and shoot at an enemy, and do damage. Well, sometimes you shoot an enemy and it dies instantly from shooting it, but your turn's not over. And if you build the character right, you gain action points from shooting, and an action point, you know, shooting an enemy costs 1 action point, explicitly.
Need to find Lunane.
So
You know what I really would wish, like, these kinds of RPGs and stuff would actually reintroduce? You know Earthbound, right?
Yeah.
When you're overpowered enough, you can basically just run into an enemy and the battle just automatically wins because the game knows you're good enough to be able to just passive within seconds.
Oh yeah, certain games still do it. Dragon Quest XI did that, and I liked it.
So wait, you
Yeah,
just walk
because-
in and you win the encounter?
You walk
Automatically, because the game knows you're skilled enough to be able to just one hit or, like, just no-diff the enemy.
The way it
So, like
works,
the game just says I ain't fucking with you.
what the game does is, Earthbound, you know, it's a sprite-based traveling on the overworld style game, right? So you'll collide with, to engage in combat, you will collide with an enemy sprite, and then it starts the battle like overlay, right? What will happen instead is you will collide with the sprite, and then it will just like go away. It'll just like fade, or like it'll have an animation of being defeated. And you will just gain the XP automatically. Like you run into the enemy, it dies instantly, and then you just keep going. There's you have to, yeah, I think in Earthbound it's like you have to be, it's like 5 levels ahead is the threshold. And you can just you're just good to go. Yeah, I just one turn
in
this
mind
enemy.
when I finally play Earthbound.
Just I'm just sorry. I just you after every battle you always get the victory screen, and it shows you how much damage you did and your highest damage dealt, and also how long you took for the fight. And this one was 6 seconds. My highest damage was 9,999, and I dealt at 9,999 damage because I in one turn did maximum damage and killed the enemy.
Damn.
Yeah,
this kind of feels like whenever Akuma casts his Wrath of the Raging Demon attack.
Yeah.
Because canonically speaking, the move is like made to kill the enemy.
Yeah, because it's using the Satsui
And
no
you're
Hana.
basically just maxing out damage.
Yeah, it's not an instant kill, but it does do significant damage. Yeah, this you can break this game wide open. I love it. Hello, everybody.
Seeing my profile pic on Discord makes me feel like this reflects my life situation at the moment. It's like I wish for my life to be as joyous as he imagines himself to be. Why is my profile pic so relatable?
Because you're
I
depressed?
don't know, but I like that it's just a straight up square on on stream. Also, you know what's funny?
What?
I've had the whole Tyler the Creator talk twice in less than a month now.
Damn.
As in, like, you didn't know who he was, or?
It's like I know the name. I mean, but the first time I didn't really know the name. This time I knew the name, but I wasn't.
Tyler the Creator implies the existence of a Tyler the Destroyer.
Sure. He's out there for those with the eyes to see.
I mostly see metal.
You should, you should see about other genres of music, like Tyler the Creator, because he's cool and bisexual, and hip hop is good.
And yeah. Also, oddly enough, like I got into metal from like a band that is infamous for being grifting towards like pro-American like propagandist messaging. You probably know the band. It's called Five Finger Death Punch.
I wouldn't call Five Finger Death Punch like metal per se. New metal, I guess.
I mean, new metal is still metal.
Yeah, but then you have to give Five Finger Death Punch credit, and I just don't feel like doing that.
Nah, they're
Five
just
Finger Death
they're
Punch
just
is not new metal.
excommunicated.
New metal would probably be more something like Korn or
Well, yeah, Korn is
Deftones.
new metal, but like,
Yeah.
how dare you disgrace Deftones by calling them new metal?
Well, to some extent, they're very shoegazy heavy, and I love that.
Why does it feel so familiar?
So
And also,
good.
I really love how Chino Moreno moans into my ear for 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
If Chino Moreno isn't constantly sounding like he's aggressively gooning while I'm listening to his music, then I'm not listening to it.
The real question is, are you making sure to goon while listening to the music?
I mean, I think
Strange,
that depending on
strange
what
as
you're
it
listening
sounds,
to,
I would love to actually do stuff to Deftones music, but then I would feel like I would have loved myself into
You can only
getting
come while
bricked
listening
up
to
whenever I
Deftones.
hear Chino Moreno.
That's awesome.
I mean, I feel like whatever music you're listening to will also just determine what you're gooning to in that scenario.
Yeah.
Like, you know, have the gooning section match the vibe of the music.
Yeah, like if you're listening to Deftones, you're probably looking like incest porn. That makes sense.
Excuse me, what?
Huh? What? I'm just, I'm just saying. Shoegaze like gives me incest vibes. That's all. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Don't worry about it,
then
Ashley.
what the
I
fuck
said
am
incest,
what
and
the fuck
Ashley's
am I
ears
tapping
pricked
to
up.
if I'm listening to Korn?
Yeah, if you're listening to Korn, you're probably listening to like. You're probably watching like.
Vintage stuff.
No.
But how?
Like.
Probably some weird BDSM shit.
With someone who refuses to talk.
No, that's more Rammstein, actually.
Actually, yeah, no, you make a very fair point there.
Korn, I feel
listen
like you're
a lot
listening
of
to like.
Rammstein, so that explains a lot about me.
If you're looking at Korn, you're probably looking at like. Interracial porn, but it's got a really racist title to it.
She's left us all.
Oh my
it's-
god,
it's
yes.
all-
Oh my
yeah.
god.
By ourselves, so that she can drown.
I hate how
alone.
accurate that sounds.
It is very accurate, and I hate it.
If you're listening to, I don't know, give me another band. Doesn't have to be a metal band. Just give me another band.
Very stereotypical, but Brockhampton.
Brockhampton. Oh, Brockhampton. In a minute. I've listened to Brockhampton. My brain's confusing them right now with fucking Death Grips. So let me. I need to look at a Brockhampton album cover real quick. Brockhampton.
Or try Death Grips, if that's too difficult to make up.
No, it's not too difficult. I just forget things. It's all okay. Spotify's just not working for some reason. My thing. Google. More like Google for what I use it for. Brockhampton. Okay. There's a lot more white dudes in here than I thought. That's crazy. I didn't realize it was like split down the middle. That's funny.
That might give you an idea.
it's funny. I keep finding pictures of the group, and like it keeps getting bigger with every picture I find. It's and it continues to be split evenly down the middle. I'm gonna say you're looking at. It's the cast is white people. It's not interracial anyway. It's white porn. But it's always like, it's like yeah, you're watching porn parody videos. Yeah, you're watching